Hello, my dear friends from Nigeria. This is a short message from Humberto Silva here in Brazil. I am the world president for the Rotarian Action Group for Hepatitis Eradication. And well, I was supposed to be there with you today, but unfortunately, due to my slowly recovery of a bad succeeded septum surgery, which I underwent 7 months ago, that has left me impaired with my breathing, not letting me sleep well, waking me up several times during the night, asphyxiated, etc. All that made me reduce to the minimum possible my traveling. Uh, but at the same time, I'm very sorry not to be there, for I'm aware of the importance of this event. And well, my friends, I've been a missionary to this cause for the last 10 years. I am a hepatitis C survivor that was going to Africa to watch the World Cup, and I decided before to see a doctor about some vaccines. And the doctor thought I should take some blood tests too. And well, to my surprise, I found I had the hepatitis C virus. Funny because I didn't feel a thing. I just wanted to go see my Brazil team play in South Africa, and which I managed to do eventually. But on the way back, as I started my treatment and I went to see the state of my liver, I found that I also had cirrhosis, probably because I had been carrying the virus for decades, maybe over 30 years, all without knowing about it. And this is what hepatitis is, all about silence. No symptom, no, absolutely no show, no symptoms. And when the very first arrives, it's usually too late for the person to do anything about it. After seeing that there were so many people in the world that were in the same situation as I was, that is, with their lives at risk, actually, almost 500 million people in the world, I received that chance of a treatment and a cure as a blessing from God, and I made a vow I would dedicate till the rest of my forces to help those who need it for free, not willing to make a single penny or accepting a single penny from it, but trying to change the way the world dealt with hepatitis and try to be useful to those who needed us. So we have opened 7 clinics, all free of charge in Brazil since, and also in Mexico, and now we have one in Bamako, Mali, where patients could have doctors and state of the art exams. And well, from the last 5 years, the clinics have received about 100,000 patients, all free of charge. But the main work that we have developed has been that of screening the population, because we realize that there is no tackling of that ailment, which is a complete unique ailment known as the silent killer. If one doesn't take a step forward and go screening the population. But the world authorities, they have done completely the opposite. They took the path of omission and neglect. They simply and cowardly, and I say this not about only the least developed nations, but all of them, they simply chose to stay comfortably waiting for those infected to come knock at their doors and ask for medicines and treatment. But how can one do it without knowing that one is sick? So the consequence of that misled policy is that the world today, my friends, is heavily contaminated with hepatitis B, especially, and C as well. And today, as a consequence, 4,000 people lose their lives to the severities of the disease every single day. As we speak, people are dying in several parts of the world. And in Africa, we have at least 70 million people who are carrying the viruses. And most of them, 90% of them, not suspecting about it. So in Nigeria, at least 20 million people are contaminated. So we decided to take the cause to Rotary and with the Rotarians to help every country of the world to eliminate the disease by 2030, as it was agreed among the members of the World Health Organization. But, well, finally, I would ask of you, the powerful but warm hearted people of our dear Nigeria, which happens to be among the 118 countries that I had the privilege of visiting, one of the first in my rank when it comes to kindness and love and friendship. I ask of you, please put your heart into this cause. And I think that although we are not seeing the bodies of those that die, the 4,000 that die every day, but as you leave this room, just make a mental exercise. As you walk through the door, imagine seeing the corpses there, the 4,000 corpses lying on the floor, which is just a result of a single day. This is no exaggeration, this is no fiction. The numbers are confirmed by the World Health Organization. But when I step into our clinics and I look at the faces of our patients, none of them show any symptom, any signs of being infected. They are all there talking and cheerful. But so many of them will lose their lives shortly after just because they have found late about their situation. So you, the people with the power to change things in Nigeria, please accept the offer that Rotary is bringing to your government to launch the Hepatitis Zero Commission, launching the countdown to the 2030, and we together shall eliminate this disease, the same way that we have done with polio, which is practically eradicated all over the world. And this is the message and the ask that I wanted to present you. And don't forget about the 4,000 corpses that would be there, lying on the floor when you cross the exit door. And from tomorrow, please accept our help and let's save Nigeria from this silent tragedy. Thank you so much indeed, and may God bless you all.